Well, Lorient continue to plummet to their 5th straight defeat, in fact, at the Stade Velodrome. Marseille, though, in reasonable form. They're now unbeaten in 4 after a 3-2 victory here against the newly promoted club, who started the season so well, so impressive. Jean-Claude Darcheville, one of the league's leading scorers, of course, up front for them, with Fien Duno. Such a good strike force for Lorient, but it's all gone pear-shaped now for the newly promoted side. They put Marseille under all kinds of pressure, though. It wasn't for the want of trying from Lorient. Early frustration there for Renier, as Marseille came out quite lazily in the opening minutes of the game. Well, Bakayoko wanted a penalty for that challenge. Medina, the so-called guilty party. The referee having none of it, though. Mr. Pascal Garibien. And now a free kick to Marseille. In a dangerous position, 35 yards out, and it forced a save from Le Garec. A good save it was as well by the Lorient keeper. Again, Marseille putting the pressure on. Great opportunity here. Jurgen Cavens, 1-0 Marseille, 24 minutes gone. And surely now Marseille are on course for a second win in 3 matches. Slowly but surely they've climbed into mid-table safety, Marseille, after looking a real relegation threat at the start of the season. Good finish, though, by the Belgian Jurgen Cavens. And surely it will be plain sailing for Marseille after that, but it certainly wasn't the case at all, although they very nearly went 2-0 up inadvertently. Very fortunate to survive that, Lorient. Abadonado putting the ball against his own woodwork. But then suddenly Lorient broke away. Jean-Claude Darcheville here, looking for support, and then it arrived in the shape of Chiesa on the edge of the penalty area, but lifting the ball over the crossbar. Darcheville's corner then, Chiesa with the head down. And an own goal by Świerczewski, that went down as. He scored just 1 goal for Marseille this season, Świerczewski, the Polish international. Well, now he's got as many for the opposing teams as well. Marseille 1, Lorient 1, 12 minutes before half-time that. Ibrahim Ba, who's rebuilding his career at the Stade Velodrome, feeding the ball into the penalty area, but again, Monsieur Garibien denying Marseille their claims for the penalty. Andre Louise feeling he was pulled down. The referee having none of it, though. Frank Leboeuf furious. Into the second half now. Lorient attacking once again. Darcheville going at Leboeuf. Wonderful cross from Darcheville. And what about that? Fien Duno's 4th goal of the season. 2-1 to Lorient, 9 minutes into the second half. And their desperate run of defeats look to be ending. Just look at the strength of Darcheville. Leboeuf couldn't get near him. Wonderful cross as well. Pinpoint accuracy and a great bullet header from Fien Duno. 2-1 Lorient. Did Marseille have the response, though? Shot drilled across the area again. Marseille stepping up the pace, though, trying to get themselves back into the match. But Lorient were more than capable of catching them off guard. Renier doing brilliantly to get back from that audacious attempt. Very nearly found the back of the net, didn't it? Well, Pascal Nouma made his way onto the field, and it inspired Marseille. They had much more attacking options after that. And Again, they're getting men into the penalty area. Lovely ball fed centrally. And that's a fine header from Jérôme Leroy. 16 minutes to go. Marseille level. And once again, Lorient would begin asking themselves the questions. Fine finish from Jérôme Leroy. And it was all Marseille from then onwards. And look at that, brilliant free kick. Moriera, Andre Luis, 5 minutes from time. Marseille 3, Lorient 2. And you have to feel for Lorient. They put in a fine performance in the Stade Velodrome. Slight deflection as well from Andre Luis's free kick. Off Chiesa maybe, but it will go down as Andre Luis's goal. Marseille winning it 3-2. It's 7 points from 9 now for Zoran Vujovic's team. Lorient, though, the problems continue. They remain firmly in the... Well, if Lorient are having trouble, spare a thought for Nantes, beaten by Bayern Munich in the Champions League in midweek. Reynald Denouy must be wondering where the next win is coming from. They had started to slowly improve Nantes without actually getting themselves off the bottom. And it was a feat. If they could have won tonight, they would have got themselves off the foot of the table, but they've won just one game at the Stade de la Beaujoire this season. And that appalling run would continue as well. Again, as they always seem to do, Nantes started the game confidently enough. Pierre-Yves Andre trying to test Vercoutre in the Montpellier goal early on. And as you can see from these pictures here, all the early play from Nantes. Nicolas Laspau going down in the penalty area, clearly wasn't touched. But the penalty was given anyway, and Olivier Kahn almost apologetically firing the shot into Vercoutre, the Montpellier goalkeeper. It's the poorest penalty that Cahn's taken for a while, normally so lethal from the penalty spot, Olivier Kahn, the former Sedan man. But no question, after seeing the replay, that justice was done. Pierre-Yves Andre with another opportunity. He came off the bench in midweek against Bayern Munich, but given a start today. Ziani, the man trying to fill the boots of Eric Carrière since he's left. Wonderful ball into the area. But Djemba unable to finish it off, the Cameroonian. Lovely skill from Armand. That's Alou Cisse. Good ball into the box. And again, what an effort that was. Victor Bonilla. But the flag up, and it wouldn't count in the end. It was Burton, in fact, not Bonilla, who fired home the effort. Terrific strike as well. It does seem harsh that Bonilla's effort was ruled out. Rare attack for Montpellier, though, in the first half. They should have done so much better. How on earth did they contrive to miss that? Barbosa putting the ball wide. Michel Metzi just can't believe that. Not having all the pressure, but Montpellier should have been in front there. As Mansoret just hooking that effort past the post. They're starting to find some form though, Montpellier. They drifted into the bottom reaches of the table. We're into the second half now. And again, Mansoret causing problems. Pierre-Yves Andre with the cross to the far post. Four-header though from Bonilla. But Nantes still continued to press, and this time it did count from Bonilla. On the hour, Nantes 1, Montpellier 0, and surely win number 2 at the Stade de la Beaujoire was on its way. Great control there by Pierre-Yves Andre. Lovely cross as Barbosa was closing him down. And Bonilla rising to head home. Josic challenging him, but couldn't get close enough. But how typical of Nantes' season. No sooner were they in front than Frank Silvestre heads in his first goal of the season for Montpellier. The captain of the visitors getting on the end of the free kick, and Armand will have to look at his marking there, because if Sylvester hadn't got it, then Abdoulaye Cissé probably would have as well. Again, Olivier Kahn, well, he's missed a penalty, and what about that for a miss as well? No question Olivier Kahn will have trouble sleeping after this match. The chances they've thrown away, though, extraordinary. Great effort there, though, from Nicolas Gillet. Good shape on the ball. Just curled it too much, though, didn't he? Just past the post. Could not get this winner. They pressed and they pressed and they pressed, but suddenly the counter-attack was on for Montpellier. Nantes caught short at the back. Abdoulaye Cissé laying the ball through, and Mansouré unmarked. 2-1 Montpellier, 10 minutes to go. A real smash and grab attack that. Nantes caught napping again. Wonderful play though from Chateau, great ball into the middle, and Mansouré finishes it off. And once again Nantes looked a spent force, and it could have been more. Inches past the post from the substitute Cissé. No question Landreau was beaten, and that looked to be rolling in, but just the right side of the post as far as the non-goalkeeper was concerned. Well, he seems to be taking it all in his stride, doesn't he? But delight for Montpellier. It's 3 unbeaten for them now, 2 wins and a draw in their last 3, and they climb comfortably up into mid-table. Nantes, though, remain 2 points adrift at the bottom, 3 points adrift of safety. Could it happen? Could the champions be relegated? Montpellier, though, they're enjoying life back in the top flight in France. And you can see what it meant to them in the dressing room afterwards at the Stade de la Beaujoire.